Have you ever watched Frasier?
No. But I know the show very well. I just never...
The blues are calling, toss salads and scrambled eggs.
Is that where that comes from?
Yeah.
Do you know?
That's the opening of Frasier.
Do you know that I've thought that was the opening to Binging with Babish because that's where I first heard it from?
Wow. It was he. I think he'd made tossed salad and scrambled eggs. Right?
But yeah, but his original intro to his show 4 years ago was just what you just saying.
Oh,
that was it.
Yeah,
that was his original
from Frasier.
intro. Wow, you learn something new every day.
Now you know.
A lot of boomers are gonna get mad at me there. I feel.
Yeah, all the boomers that listen to this, every last one of them.
Dude, there's a million people. I'm wearing my Kobe and Giannis sweatshirt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's some legit memorabilia right
nice,
there.
Right?
Yeah, pay your respects.
Yeah, I went to the
It's got Korean on the side.
Yeah, I don't know what
Interesting.
It means.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Could mean anything. But yeah, no, I used to love the sweatshirt. Just figure
You're not talking to the mic at all.
Yeah, I just lost it there for a second. I was really out of it.
You were just full on casual.
Full on, just
you went full casual. Yeah.
I was full on having a conversation with you straight up. But yeah, no, I just I love this sweatshirt. It feels
it's
good.
It means you're relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely relaxed right now.
Yeah.
Just
so fucking relaxed right now.
Dude, I'm fucking look at how relaxed I am.
I'm pretty relaxed.
I was gonna say I just came back from the long run, had a smoothie, and I really feel good right now. It's a nice end of the week.
Yeah.
You know, it was a long week. Oh wait, I just realized it's the first time I'm shaved in the pod.
Yeah.
I look so different now.
I'm gonna be real. My mom wasn't a fan of the beard. She saw it and she was like, "Yeah."
She wanted me to get rid of it.
She was just saying I don't understand why he has a beard. He looks so much better when he's clean.
Wow, that makes me feel good.
So I saved it for when you shaved.
I appreciate it, Mom. Thank you so much because now I look better. I guess. Yeah, no.
You're a clean king.
I always,
but it's probably up to it's subjective.
Yeah, and I always preferred the beard just because it makes me look more distinguished and older. Mm-hmm. And when I shave, I look like I'm 17 years old.
Yeah.
You know.
But you want to look young. I don't know.
I don't know. I just like the beard look. You know, I think I feel
look.
Yeah.
More grizzled, more.
Eventually, I'm just gonna be bald in a beard. So.
Yeah.
You know, because the hairline is running away. It's sprinting.
Is it? Is that you're starting to recede?
Oh yeah, my hairline is sprinting to the back of my head.
Damn.
I never
noticed. Maybe because I feel like you've always rocked caps, even when we were little.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, most 70% of the time, 75% I wear hats, but I'm trying not to as much these days. But I had to get a haircut, so I can't reveal it right now.
Yeah, I have to get a haircut too. Actually.
Oh, we should go soon.
Yeah, David's Barbershop.
Yes, that place is great, but also Elegant Barbershop right here, over on 61st Street.
Oh, okay.
Such a good spot. I love it there. I haven't gone to David since I moved here because Elegant
makes sense. It's right here.
Yeah.
You just go whoever's closer.
Yeah. Honestly, I was going out of my way to David's at points because it was just always so good. Yeah. It's the best barbershop on the Upper East Side. It really is the best barbershop.
Right. Yeah, they're solid.
But really Elegant is it's great. I really like it.
Yeah, I live in East Harlem, and I would get haircuts there, but I feel like I would probably look more Latino.
Yeah, they give you a dark Caesar.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I think you could pull it off.
I could probably, but it's 100%. Just not the look I really want. I just like one on the sides, four on top.
I'm sure you could tell them that, and they'll do it.
Yeah, that's true. Bust out.
I remember there was a point in time where I would just let my dad cut.
I would look
hair.
like Obi Toppin. That's exactly what I
don't know if that's a good look.
No. No, that's not what I want. So that's why I go to David's.
Obadiah Toppingsley. He's been looking better in the little time that he's been getting on the court. Mm-hmm. You know,
I like Obi.
Yeah, I do like him.
I know
a lot.
You're more critical.
I'm a fan of him more so now, just because he is really trying his best, and he's he is playing behind Julius, so it makes it a lot harder for him.
Yeah,
he is so freakishly athletic. It's crazy.
You'll notice whenever Derrick Rose is on the court, Obi plays so much better because. Yeah. He needs an actual point guard behind him.
He needs somebody to create for him. Emmanuel quickly also. They have a really good connection. A lot of lobs, a lot of backdoor cuts and pick and rolls. But I'm really happy with where our team is right now.
Yeah,
10 out of the last 11 games. I mean, what more could you ask for?
Yeah, it's just wow. I would have never expected. What was it? 9 games, 9-game streak.
9-game win streak. Yep.
Yeah,
It's crazy. 9 fucking games. Ooh, 9 games. It's just insane.
Yeah.
We lost to the Suns, which is fine. They're the best team in the West right now, but it's just
which is crazy.
Yeah,
I always associate the Suns with bad.
They haven't clinched a playoff spot, I think, since 2009.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like even in prior seasons.
Yeah, yeah.
So now they're just suddenly first.
They're first. They went last year. They were like in the bubble as a tournament team, and they lost. But
yeah, I remember they were going off in the bubble.
They got Chris Paul.
Were they the team that won 8 straight and then still got?
Yes. Yeah. They got Chris Paul, and man, he really turned that ship into something different. You know?
I was watching, obviously with Steven, so like extremely biased, but we both saying how like Devin Booker's play style is just so hard to watch. I hate him. If you're on the opposing team,
right?
I hate watching Devin Booker play.
He's nasty.
Yeah,
he's
just constantly drawing fouls and like it's so annoying.
Yeah, it's what I want Emmanuel quickly to become.
Right.
It's just that good. You know? Which is possible. Devin Booker is so unbiased. He's like potential to be one of the...
Didn't he drop like 80 something?
70 points.
Wow.
Yeah, he had a 70-point game.
Wow.
They let him play as many minutes in a blowout. They didn't win or anything, but it was 70.
They just wanted him to...
Yeah. Melo would have had 70 if they left him in his 63-point game.
I remember
They took him out with 7 minutes left. That shit pissed me off.
Didn't we lose to the Warriors?
No.
He scored 60 something. And
Melo scored 60.
Oh, and we beat the Warriors.
No. We beat the Bobcats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was at home, remember?
Uh-huh.
Against it was
so many games.
Yeah, so many games. But yeah, he dropped 63 and
it was Steph Curry that had a really big game against us.
Steph scored 57 and we beat them.
Yes, and then Melo scored 63
against Bobcats. And Raven Felton blocked Steph Curry in the end of that game to win it. And people always like think about it as like the Steph Curry game.
And we just think about it as
the Raven Felton blocked him game.
Yeah,
it was so good.
Classic.
Cool.
Well, do you have anything written down or anything, or you just want to?
Yeah. The only thing I really wanted to talk about was just like, I guess dieting.
Dieting.
You know? Because like I came back from Miami and
wait, you dropped some weight, didn't you?
Originally I gained weight.
Oh.
I was telling you, like, I came back from Miami and I was like in good shape, gained 15 pounds. I was like, this is stressful.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to start taking it more seriously. I need to like refocus myself on dieting and like, you could work out, but if you're eating Chick-fil-A, like
it's nothing.
Yeah.
If you eat an extra Chick-fil-A sandwich, not to cut you off,
of course.
You'll have to run like 5 miles to burn that off.
Right.
You could just not eat the sandwich.
Yep. You just don't eat it, and you're so much better. So yeah, this week has been a lot better. I've been eating a lot healthier. I've also been like, having stuff from home and just trying.
Cooking for yourself?
Yeah, cooking for myself again. Grilled chicken, brown rice, things like that. But again, like the hardest part about living in the city and dieting is just your options.
Yeah.
You like if you're lazy and you don't like to cook, which like I'm fucking guilty. Like I'm lazy and I don't like to cook. It's easy to just walk 2 blocks or even order something and just get like any cuisine I could possibly imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a rich. It's like I'm so blessed to have it, but it's a curse at the same time because it's so unhealthy.
Yeah, it's just crazy because it's the city, obviously. Like the food, it's like probably the place to get like any kind of food that you want of any variety. So it's just all out there, and you can just go get it.
There's so much
walking distance.
Yeah, there's one block on 53rd Street between 2nd and 3rd Avenue where there's 13 restaurants in between that one avenue.
Wow.
Everything you could possibly imagine is on that one block.
Yeah.
It's like, how could you not indulge sometimes?
Yeah.
It's not easy.
It's hard, and.
Impulse
the thing
control.
is, you could always go and just not go crazy too. It's a whole
True.
other thing.
Which again, most of the time, like not eating large, absurd portions. It's just like not the best food, and it's not from home, and I don't know exactly what I'm always putting in.
Right.
So hopefully,
I feel like you could always record on like MyFitnessPal and just like guesstimate. That's kind of what I do.
Yeah.
I'll go to like a restaurant or something and I'll just look
MyFitnessPal. Sorry, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
Makes me so guilty.
Uh-huh.
I like
just stay positive on your calories. I mean, win.
I try, but sometimes you just go over it. It's hard.
Yeah, I mean it's what holds you accountable. So if you're not doing it, you won't notice, and then you'll just go over.
I know. Those pack of M&Ms, man, they kill you.
Yeah.
Those pack of peanut M&Ms, they're just the best.
Yeah.
What's your favorite sweet?
I think I'm a Reese's peanut butter cup guy.
Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up.
Peanut butter chocolate flavor.
Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up. Eat 'em up. That's definitely. I would say Reese's is top 3.
Yeah.
Peanut M&M's top 3.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Go ahead.
Huh?
Go off.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Now I want to go to the fucking stand and start.
I like just Snickers peanut butter squared.
Oh, those are so good. Snickers in general.
Yeah. But they can't Snickers in general is just delicious.
Right.
But then they came out with the peanut butter squared, and I was like,
right?
Yeah, it's like caramel and peanut butter, and it's just like, God damn.
Yo, are we getting that right
Better
now?
risk it all for a Snickers peanut butter squared.
I want some Snickers peanut butter squared. I want some Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
Reese's Pieces were so good.
Reese's Pieces are delicious.
Have you ever had Take Fives?
I have. I think probably in goodie bags or something.
Yeah. I like those a lot. The pretzel caramel peanut butter, chocolate shell.
Right.
Ooh.
But the thing is, a lot of the time with dieting, I think to myself, if I'm hungry, I'm just it's working. Mm-hmm. And you have to change the mindset kind of. Instead of thinking oh man, I'm so hungry, I'm suffering. It's oh, this is what I need right now.
Right.
I'm hungry.
Right.
Perfect.
This is exactly what you need.
Yeah.
So it's just really drinking coffee is huge. It's a huge appetite suppressant, so it makes a difference for me. But see, I just start thinking about chocolate, and now it's all I want. I want some goddamn Kit Kats.
Yeah. I just forget. I have
you have a switch.
What do you call it?
You have a switch.
Yeah, I guess so.
Flip.
I have it's something. There's a term for it where you don't believe anything exists outside of your immediate presence. It's fuck. I don't remember it. Object permanence.
Okay. You just are constantly living in that state.
Yeah. No, not really. I think that's a joke thing. It's crazy people actually think that. But
but it doesn't sound that crazy.
Yeah.
You're just, if you're talking in this sense.
Well, yeah, but I think it's more so the room behind me doesn't exist.
Oh, okay. So you're saying if there's not someone observing something at any given time, it's just not. It's not even real.
Yeah. Our friends and stuff don't exist at this moment because they're not. They're not communicating or in the room with us.
Well, I was gonna say what about not even that, for example, because I'm saying people who are communicating with each other obviously exist right now, but I'm saying who's to tell me and you right now that my bathroom exists? You know what I mean? Nobody is looking at it as any access.
An object permanence guy?
Dude, who knows? Now I'm thinking about it.
Not an object permanence guy?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Nothing's real.
Yeah, reality is a suggestion.
Fuck the history hyenas.
Nothing matters. But yeah, dieting, it's hard. It's all about consistency. Just
for
keep
sure.
doing it. Eventually.
Which is what you got to build. I think it's a 3-week hump, and then once you get over that, it's you can go into your routine every day and it starts flowing. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just running more and taking all of it.
It's just day by day.
Yes, sir, ski.
Yeah.
How was your week? What did you do this week besides working?
Yeah, besides working, you know what I started doing? It's called Wim Hof breathing. Joe Rogan had him on before. This is a really old guest. Mm-hmm. The Iceman.
Yeah.
It's basically controlled hyperventilating.
Okay.
And I started doing it in the mornings. I don't know if it's actually doing anything, but I just like it because I can hold my breath for much longer. It's really interesting.
So how does it necessarily? Is it big deep breaths very fast?
Yeah, it's 30 big breaths. So you inhale really hard, right, as much as you can, and then you exhale, but to a normal amount. You don't have anything, just as long as you get the air in and out. you exhale, but just letting go, right? You don't exhale as to the max.
Right. So just like
just relax.
To a point.
You inhale as much as you can, then you relax, and then you do that 30 times, and then on the last exhale, you hold for as long as you can. You hold your breath for as long as you can, right? And the thing is, you're inhaling really hard, but when you exhale, you're exhaling less than you're inhaling.
And what is that necessarily?
The whole thing is that you're like taking in more oxygen than you're like letting out.
Okay.
That's the idea
just,
behind
training yourself.
Yeah.
It's like training your lungs, essentially.
Yeah. And they say there's other stuff behind it,
like mind.
Yeah,
like
mind and like
strength.
Feeling good kind of stuff. But I don't know how much of that is actually true. I just think it's cool because I can hold my breath for longer. Like the first round, you do it for 3 rounds.
Right.
First round, you get it. You do like one. I was able to only do like 1 minute. In the second round, I can already do like 1:30 seconds.
Whoa.
It's like, whoa, it's kind of cool. Like it's actually kind of doing something.
It's literally like working out at the gym. It's kind of like just training yourself.
I guess. Yeah.
It reminds me of like I don't know who or what it was from, but just like it was Hoist Gracie. He was doing like the insane deep breathing. I don't know if you want to. I don't know if you want to pull.
We can pull it up.
Yeah, if you want to pull the clip,
pull it.
The clip up. I think you could just like type in like Gracie breathing exercises, but like what he's doing, it's like he's taking such like astronomical deep breaths, like so deep in.
Yeah.
That like you see his stomach just going into his rib cage. Just
breathing, I guess.
Yeah. That's really all I need to say.
Race Gracie breathing.
Yeah. Oh, Hicks and Gracie. There you go.
Hicks and Gracie.
Yeah. So.
Wait, this is a random dude.
This is a random dude. No. We don't want to watch.
Get out of here.
Fucking freak. Cronin, Rickson side by side. Yeah, there you go. Cronin will do it. Yeah, they both do it. Yeah. Yeah, you can
skip around.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Well, he's breathing fast.
Yeah, but it gets crazy. To a point here, see?
Whoa. Like, he has like complete control of his diaphragm.
Yeah. And then Hickson on the right, it's even crazier when he gets into it.
When he starts doing it?
Yeah. It's absolutely crazy. Oh my god.
Oh, whoa. Where are his guts?
Yeah, dude, like what the fuck is he doing? It hurts.
Dude, I've seen we have a bodybuilder friend. I don't know if you ever talked to him, Oliver. He kind of does this. He like sucks in.
Yeah.
And it's like just his rib cage. But this is crazy. This is something else.
Yeah, that's like
complete control.
Years and years of practice, but oh my lord.
Oops.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Speaking of, just regardless MMA in general, this card this past weekend, or was it this weekend?
It was wild.
It was this past weekend, right?
Yeah. We were saying Whaley and Rose. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Usman, as usual, delivers.
Do you want to start from the bottom to the top? Or
yeah.
I don't
care. I don't know.
I feel like let's start from the first.
Weidman.
Yeah, we'll start from Weidman. Yeah. I mean, like.
So tragic.
In 26 years in UFC history, only 3 times has a fighter like had a bone break in a leg kick, and Chris Weidman's involved in 2 of them.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Damn.
Uriah
Hall better be. He's never gonna leg kick again.
Bro, he literally will never throw another leg kick again. Yeah. I feel so bad for Weidman.
Yeah. I saw this thing. It was like, if this was a movie, it would be a very poorly written one.
Right. It's so true, though.
Just the idea that this happens to Weidman. Oh, God. When he stood up on it, I was like, I can't fucking look at this.
It was disgusting.
Fucking disgusting.
I was going to say, he posted a video on Instagram of the surgery afterwards, and he had like the worst like incision that they had to do was from when he stepped. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was, like, on the back of his leg. Oh, my God.
I feel like it's one thing that you broke it, right?
Yeah.
But it's a whole other thing that you put your entire body weight on it.
Yeah. And he said, and, like, the reason that I guess he said it himself, like, why he put his whole body weight on it without noticing, was, like, the fight had just begun. So, like, the adrenaline was so high.
Yeah, he probably didn't even think about it.
Didn't even feel it until he was too late and he just fell.
Wow. He didn't feel his leg wrapping around Uriah Hall's calf. That's so crazy.
So disgusting.
Yeah.
Pray for him. Long Island's own, you know.
Oh, wow.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Dude, if you listen to him speak, he's got the most Long Island accent ever.
Wow.
And make fun of my friend Dre. Not really make fun of him. It's more of a compliment if you think about it. Like, he looks and sounds exactly like Chris Weidman. And Ally Aquinta, because they're all from Long Island. Yeah, Strong Island. the Italian blood. But
Umberto's Pizza.
Yo, dude, Rosa's Pizza. Umberto's is actually... The original one is really good, but they have like a bunch of chains.
Okay.
But
that's why they're like the official guys of the New York Giants or something.
Yeah, I think so. You know, we send a couple pizzas here, pizzas there.
Yeah.
Get a couple of pizzas, and then
Birdos.
Valentina Shevchenko.
Yeah, just dominated.
I love her.
Yeah.
So damn much.
Yeah.
She was, like, in the fight week, just people were talking about, like, this is your biggest test, like, what do you think? Like, since Amanda Nunes, and she was just like, I'm going to do what I always do.
Yeah.
I'm going to do what I always do.
She said she was saying, like, this lady has nothing for me. And
nothing.
She did.
She, like, got her in that crucifix, which is, like...
Crazy.
Sorry, I keep losing my breath. I don't know what it is.
Damn, bro.
Like, I got to take it easy. When you get in the crucifix, it's got to be the most demoralizing position in all of MMA because you're 100% like immobile.
Yeah.
So she started landing those sick ass elbows and cut her open right away.
Yeah.
It was like cutting a cake. It was so easy.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of wrestling. There's this move called the banana split, and it's just the most demoralizing thing you could ever see. Like, I want to see if I can pull it up for you. Give me 1 second.
The banana split. Pause.
Yeah.
Split your banana.
All right. I think this is one. It's kind of sus looking.
Dude, most moves are sus. You can't acknowledge it for what it is. Oh, that's you? Nice.
No.
That's Leandro. Okay, that's Leandro. He's about to perform the perfect banana split.
Oh, he does it like right away. It's where you like get their legs and their upper body, and it's just so crazy.
Oh my god!
Look, he's fucking split.
Oh my god! Hey yo, nah, he really is split.
Yeah, it's so crazy. That's what it reminds me of. But yeah, it's just so wild.
You really split him, bro.
Yeah. It's one of those moves like that. That's what kind of whenever I see like a crucifix or something like that, where you're just like. The person can't do shit, and you're just like, she's just elbowing the shit.
So crazy.
Like, over. It's fucking over.
Goddamn crucifix.
Shevchenko.
She's a beast.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah.
She's gonna. I don't know who she's gonna fight next, but she runs that whole weight class. There'll never be anybody touching her for a while.
Yeah.
It's literally gonna take like a murderer, like an assassin.
Yeah.
You know, and then she'll kill them.
Unless you think Nunes would ever drop or Shevchenko would ever go up?
Yeah, Amanda would never drop down to 25, but I think Shevchenko would come up to 35 and fight her because they fought twice already, actually.
Wow.
And Amanda beat her both times by decision. So
okay, just two bad women.
Two really badasses. You know, they kick the fuck out of you any day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They would beat the shit out of like all of like Valentina Shevchenko versus. Like, me and you versus her.
Oh, she would destroy us.
She would kill, like, we would be dead in a minute.
Yeah.
Like, it would be the most...
I meant, like, I would want her to head kick me.
I would...
It'd be so cool.
Now we're talking about something else. I would let her kick me to death. I would let her stomp me in. Valentina, if you're watching this, stomp me in.
No, two beasts, though.
Such a beast. Yeah, and then again, the next women's fight. I mean, you couldn't have asked for two better fights. Like in the women, and like just the matchups were so perfect.
Right.
And what Rose did to Wei Li was just incredible.
Yeah, nobody could have seen that coming.
The slow mo of it was so beautiful. It was like such a technical masterpiece.
Yeah, you can see. I was watching this thing afterward about how like Wei Li always does that. Like when somebody goes for like a low kick, she'll do this thing where she like swings her hips like back and forth,
right,
just to like fake out the opponent. And so she was going for that, not expecting a full on head kick.
Right, it was truly beautiful.
So
she like was. Did you see like how she was? I mean like. It was set up like everything from it, like you just said, but the way she was looking, like from looking down, like throwing Wei Li off with her hands, just to be slightly off. I mean, so many props to her. Many props.
She must have known that like that's a move that Wei Li relies on.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Trevor Whitman is just such a phenomenal
Coach of the Year already. Yeah, he already won Coach of the Year.
Yeah,
it's like
guaranteed.
Gilbert Burns and Usman. You know, that's a 1W. Justin Gaethje fought Khabib in Khabib's last fight. I mean, that was last year, but still, like it'll kind of residual effect from that. And then just him back to back. He's the coach of Rose and he's the coach of Kamaru. Like, that's got to feel so good.
Yeah.
You know? And the video of them afterwards.
Yeah.
In the back.
Oh yeah. He was like, that head kick though.
That head kick though. Yeah. Usman is such a dad.
Yeah.
He really is such a dorky dad.
Yeah. Like, it's funny because he's obviously terrifying, but like,
oh my God,
when he's doing like the whole shenanigans in the ring, it's like, you're such a dork, Usman. Yeah.
I love his like the swinging thing he does before, like the
swinging thing.
He's and like, then he I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
He gets on the floor afterward, like in his corner, and he's just like on the ground, just like looks like an animal.
Yeah. Masvidal had no shot against him.
No, not at all.
At any point, I never thought he did.
Yeah. That was like, I just knew he had him like beat
by the balls.
Yeah,
he really had him by the balls.
Yeah,
Masvidal was really like claiming that first fight was like he did well, first of all, and he saw everything he needed to see to just come back there and just destroy him.
Yeah.
Which at no point, if you watch Usman fight, that's just not going to happen.
No.
You know?
So, like, I was just so crazy that he had a thought that he could do that.
And if there was anybody, it wouldn't be Masvidal.
Yeah. But, you know, Masvidal got paid. He probably doesn't care.
No, he doesn't care. He got paid a lot of money. And did you see Usman went on Flagrant 2, Andrew Schultz's podcast?
No. He's getting everybody on.
Yeah. He's getting great guests, especially in the UFC, you know. Schultz asked him about like if he would ever move up to fight Izzy, and Usman was like, basically just like, nah, that's my brother. And he's like, if I could like had to choose between seeing 2 African champions each with a belt or 1 African champion with 2 belts, like 10 times out of 10, I always choose the 2 African champions with the belts. And I'm just like, that's so real.
3-2 with Ngannou now too.
Ngannou is so real, bro.
Yeah. He was in his corner and he just
I love that enormous shit. Bro, it's like that
the support for one another.
Yeah.
So
they're become really, really great friends. Like and I assume Izzy would be closer with them as well, but he's just on the other side of the world. Like literally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everything he has is over there.
Kiwi.
Yeah. Like they're both like Usman and Ngannou are from Africa, but they both like Ngannou lives in Vegas, I'm pretty sure, and Usman lives in Miami. So
okay. Yeah,
and that didn't cross nobody in the press conference either. Like, Usman is also from Florida.
Yeah.
Like, and Masvidal is being claimed as like this
Florida guy,
the hometown kid, you know. So.
Yeah, super weird. I mean, I guess because he's always repping Nigeria, people probably don't.
Yeah, they don't think twice.
That he's like Miami, Florida guy.
Yep. Yeah.
And then. Is that all of them?
I think that was.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that
was the big cherry on top.
He said that he wants to fight already.
Oh, really?
In 2 months.
Whoa.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Did you see Burns versus
Stephen Thompson?
Yeah.
That's going to be a great fight. It's going to be
a crazy fight.
It's going to be a very, very interesting fight.
Yeah.
Because Wonder Boy is one of the most unique fight styles in all of MMA.
Yeah. I think if Wonder Boy wins, then he gets the title shot for sure.
100%. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the next fight is going to be Kamaru versus Colby.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Gilbert Burns versus Usman will most likely be the... Gilbert Burns versus Wonder Boy will be the number 1 contender match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then if Burns beats Wonder Boy, then he
well,
fights...
I shouldn't say that, actually. Because Leon Edwards is fighting Nate Diaz. Mm-hmm. And that's the number 1 contenders match. That's really what the number 1 contenders is.
Okay.
Because Nate Diaz's star power alone is like what's putting him in this position.
Yeah.
Like he lost to Masvidal, and now he's getting a number 1 contenders match basically with Leon Edwards. So
yeah. Yeah. It's so weird how that works. Like Nate Diaz submits Conor McGregor, and then
changes everything for him.
Yeah, changes everything.
Well, he fights him again. That's you know.
Yeah, he beat him again.
No.
Or wait,
Conor won the second time.
Okay.
They fought twice, and Diaz won the first time, and like had like the
chip on
the greatest post fight interview ever.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan was like, "Nate Diaz, you just shocked the world," and then he just goes with his dumbass like, "I'm not surprised, motherfuckers." It's so good.
Yeah. It's so funny. Like these guys are just nerds.
Yeah.
For fighting.
Yeah, that's all they are.
Yeah.
And it's unlike other sports, most of them aren't multi-millionaires.
Yeah.
So they're really down-to-earth people. Mm-hmm. And the sport that they practice, or the multiple sports that they practice, it's very humbling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a very different for
dynamic.
most fighters, not all of them.
Yeah.
You know, Sean O'Malley is like straight up just going to strip clubs with Jake and Logan Paul after the fight. I love it, though. He's a beast.
So wild. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of like in Goggins' book I was reading this week as well. Yeah, so I'm still finishing that. Just got up to the part, chapter 5, I think, where he's running on 2 broken legs.
Oh my god!
He has like fractures all over his shins, both of them, and he's still like running and going crazy. Like duct taped them.
In Navy SEAL training, right?
Yeah, and Buds.
Yeah, Buds.
And they were saying the guy who's reading the audiobook, Adam something, he was like, oh, like that kind of reminds me of like when Kobe was playing with like a broken wrist or finger or something. I can't remember what it was that whole season. And David was like, yeah, you know, I can't, like I look at that kind of stuff and like, you know, I kind of laugh at it because, you know, Kobe, who's just obviously a legend, is still like, he comes out, he takes a nice bath. He has like everything for him. Right.
Yeah, the luxuries afforded to you.
Exactly. While he was like just grinding and like his
money.
ice bath was like the beach training in the water, with the cold ass water.
Right.
Yeah. And so it's like when these guys in UFC are getting less, it's like it's crazy. It's a weird perspective.
It definitely makes you think because they really are making, you know, not a lot of money. But again,
it's like a decent salary, but it's not what they should be.
Yeah, if you are like a below average fighter, some fighters make, I mean, especially the female fighters, some of them make like less than $20,000 a fight.
Wow,
you know,
messed up.
I think you could fight 3 times a year and you're not even making $75,000 for some people.
Right. Yeah.
But again, it's like that's a lot better than when you're fighting for a couple $100 or just not even $100, which is a lot of the time.
Yeah. I don't know. Dana's kind of he's kind of like a villain.
Yeah, he is a villain. He's a villain. He's like I don't know how to describe him. He's like a villain, but at the same time,
he's like Vince McMahon, but real.
Yeah. He's like, but at the again, because without him, none of it exists.
That's true.
You know, and not just the UFC, like the whole sport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everything in the sport would be done without him.
Yeah.
Their MMA barely survived even like the early 2000s. You know,
right?
So. I do think fighters deserve more. Does John Jones deserve $30 million to fight Francis Ngannou? Hell no. Like, he just doesn't. That just doesn't make sense.
Doesn't at all. Especially, like, such a widely known name. Like, John Jones. Like, he's the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. it's and the thing about John Jones is he's always had so many issues in the UFC. So it's like Dana White has all the reasons to like counter back him and all that shit, but it's always something, you know what I mean? So, but I'm just, they've gained so much popularity and notoriety since the pandemic began, just because they kept it going through the entire thing. And
smart move.
Yeah, I'm so happy more and more people are watching it, because there's a point where I was literally the only person who ever watched it.
Yeah,
like nobody watched UFC at a point.
Yeah,
like a few years. Like I've literally been watching for almost a decade now, and like I remember when Conor was going on his like fucking run.
Yeah.
Like, I remember specifically when Conor beat Dustin Poirier the first time.
Oh.
I was, and then he just jumps onto the ring and he just starts like going like
yeah.
I'm just like, yo, how are people not
making it rain money?
Yeah, how are people not eating this shit up? You know what I mean? Right. And he eventually does.
I remember the whole Jose Aldo thing.
Oh my god,
that was crazy. He was getting in his head for like weeks prior.
That was weeks prior, dude. It was months prior.
Wow.
They had a whole like international tour leading up to the fight, and they had 2 tours because Jose Aldo pulled out of the first fight, and Conor McGregor fought Chad Mendes on a 2-week notice and beat the living shit out of him.
Wow.
But they were going to Ireland. There's clips. I don't know if you want to pull it up, but like, there's clips. Just you can type in like Conor McGregor in Ireland with Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo, Ireland press conference, and it's like the crowd is going so crazy, and Conor is going so crazy. Yeah, you could just do steals the belt. Yeah, go to the third one. Yeah, so like this is like right in his hometown, like right when his popularity is becoming so big. The crowd here, just imagine it. It's going absolutely crazy. You know, Jose Aldo, again, doesn't speak any English, doesn't get it.
He like doesn't know what is happening. That's funny. I wonder how much of it Jose Aldo even understood.
That must have sucked for him, I feel, because he was just getting bullied in a language he didn't get.
Yeah, exactly.
And everyone was laughing. Dana White was laughing at him. Like, everybody was.
Yeah. The whole squad was
Dana White wanted... No, it's okay if you can't get it. It doesn't pull up, but... Dana White was just Conor's biggest cheerleader. Like, he enabled Conor in every single way.
Such an enabler.
Like the ultimate enabler.
Yeah, I guess it just isn't pulling up.
That's okay. We're good. He basically just puts his foot on the table, reaches over, just takes the belt right in front of, takes it off of Jose Aldo in front of him, and then just starts like hanging it up in the air, just like he was a champion.
Here, let's see.
No, I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, still nothing.
It's okay. Fuck it.
But yeah, so wild. Like, how can you let somebody do that?
You just pause it. It's okay. Yeah, Jose Aldo is just basically just constantly
calling. McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, McDonald's ass Wi-Fi. Hold on, gotta sneeze.
Bless you.
Oh, it's coming. It's not coming yet. But yeah, Conor was just a different level, and now he's a bum-ass bum.
Yeah.
He's such a
nice guy.
Such a shell of his former self. So,
kind of a shame, yeah. UFC, it's gorgeous. Yeah. It's cool that it's really getting notoriety, like you were saying.
Yeah, no, for sure. Did you have dinner?
No, I haven't yet.
Did you want to grab some food after this?
Yeah,
we didn't order anything.
No, we didn't order anything this time.
What healthy stuff could we get?
Isn't there like a Just Salad around here or something, or Sweet Green?
I don't know if it's open though, because the thing is, they stayed open during like the lunch rushes because of like people working.
Yeah,
it might have been closed now, but we can figure something out.
We can figure something out. We'll talk. We'll talk after the pod.
You grab a little sushi.
I would. Let's get sushi.
Let's get sushi. Yes, let's get
sushi.
Fucking sushi.
It's Friday, baby.
It's Friday. It's Sunday. What? I love that song. I honestly listen.
You sing it every week.
I sing it. I listen to it every Friday morning.
Oh, really?
I'm not even joking.
It's your Friday pump up.
It's such a vibe.
Yeah.
Because you sent it to me. I mean, I heard it a while ago when you sent it to me, but like, I was on Spotify when I was in Miami in March, and
they have it like the video, but in song form.
There's an actual song, and I'm like, I was shuffling a random ass playlist while I was running, and that shit just came on, and I was like, whoa! I just started going crazy,
just going on,
and it's just such a good song, you know.
Yeah, it's such a jam. Like, it's a classic, obviously, but like, them screaming over it is a whole other thing too. Yeah. What? Yeah. What a fucking bop. Yeah, did you know they made like a sequel too? There's like some other white guy in a suit also walking, and they're like ghost riding together. Yeah, and the white guy in the suit. It's funny because the original guy, obviously, like he doesn't. He's like not a dancer, but like he's dancing.
Right.
And then the white guy in a suit clearly like has done this before, and like he's just going. He like hits a moonwalk and shit. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
You should pull it up.
Yeah.
I want to watch that shit. Those videos get me uncomfortably hyped. Like, I love that shit. There are just some things that you could watch over and over again, like that just draw that same emotion out of you.
Yeah.
And one of them is this, and then the other is Melo drilling the 3 on the Bulls to win the game. Faster.
Dude, they won't show the Connor one, but this one loads fine. Caucasian gentleman. Well, I don't even know what to look up though.
And just type guy in the suit.
Oh yeah, it's Friday and Saturday. Suit guy. Your computer's going hard.
It's just lagging like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
The Jets just drafted a wide receiver.
Oh, really?
Not happy. Jesus Christ.
Which wide receiver? Alright, I can't find it.
Let's find it. Can't find it. Fuck it.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Jizz in my pants.
Wow, what a classic.
It just came in.
I specifically remember, do you remember Wesley?
Wesley.
Well, I don't want to say it for the pod.
Oh, of
course.
But
in Eastside Middle, we were just jamming to that.
That song was really a fucking bop.
Yeah, it was a vibe.
Yes. I just realized.
Lagging. I don't know if we're, I hope it still comes up.
Oh my god.
Whatever. We'll roll with the punches.
Do you think it's okay?
I think the audio's okay.
The video's all laggy and shit. But I don't know. I don't think it's the Wi-Fi.
I don't know if the recording will be laggy too. I think we have a lot going on.
Do you want to close some other stuff out maybe?
Sure. Yeah, you have a fuck ton of tabs open, so.
It's just Google Chrome. Tuesday is like bored at work. Wednesday's hump day. Thursday's like, oh, almost Friday. And Fridays, it's Friday.
Friday, it's fucking... It's Friday though. Oh, I bet you send that, don't you?
I love it. I send it every time.
Did you see the Yannis Pappas Lex Fridman podcast?
No, I didn't watch it. How was it?
It's a good one. Giannis is actually like a really smart guy.
Yeah.
You know? They talk about like meaning of life and stuff, and like how what like death means to him. And Giannis was saying how like you can't fear death, and you kind of have to accept it and like roll with life, knowing that it's something that happens.
Right.
But then Lex pushes back on him and says how like death is something that you should fear because it's what drives us. Like knowing that you die at some point instead of being immortal is what makes you do things.
Right. Which I think is a good thing though, because like I'm not necessarily scared of death. I feel like people who are scared of death are holding themselves back.
Yeah.
Like I don't think.
We also are never in like death-defying situations.
Of course, that's why I'm saying like it's not something to fear. I guess when you're older and he's older, you know, it becomes something you think about more frequently. But like I
well, you know, Lex, he's always like meaning of life, death, Hitler a lot for some reason.
Big on the Hitler. He's huge also on Devil's Advocate, so he like loves to push back and do that sort of stuff. So
and he does it so gently too. He was like really good about that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Overall, just a sweetheart.
Yeah, and Giannis mentions another thing. He says, like, to be doggedly you, which means, like, just find something you enjoy and, like, run with it, you know? Like, he was saying how when he went and did comedy, the first time he did it, he was up on the crowd, or, like, up on stage, and people were, like, just applauding, and he's like, thank you, and then he said thank you, like, more than he should have, like, a weird amount. And because he couldn't remember any of his lines.
Right.
And then when the crowd like laughed at him saying thank you so much, like he was like, oh, like this is it. Like, feels right. And then he just remembered everything and he started rolling.
Went on and he said,
yeah. So it was like just, finding what you enjoy and then just running with that is like
just making
so important.
yourself happy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the most important thing.
Just not changing yourself.
Ariel Helwani, I mean, literally posted something today just with the caption, "Be happy." And it was like an 8-minute story about how, like, when he was at Syracuse, like, he didn't feel like he had, like, a really good time. Like, he was spending so much time in his work. And
he went to Syracuse.
Yeah, he went to Syracuse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's his alma mater.
Yeah.
And he went back to speak there, like, a few days ago. And he was just talking about, like, how he spent so much of his time, like, constantly in his own head and in his fears and just, like, not in a good environment, not surrounding himself with the right people. And he was just basically saying, like, being happier is a lot simpler than we may perceive it to be at times.
Yes.
And like, it's just as simple as, like, finding the people that make you feel good and doing the things that make you feel good. That's really all it is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Not thinking so much,
Yeah.
And it's easy to take, like, the opposite approach, to get angry and
path of least resistance.
And and being upset at everything and angry at the world and finding, like, every reason to not be happy.
Yeah.
But, like, when is that enough?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to find a reason to be upset, there will always be one for
hundreds of millions of reasons.
Yeah, there'll always be one for you, but there's just no point.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Yeah. That reminds me, actually, I saw this other podcast. I guess we're just like both addicts.
We're doing a potty review today?
A podcast.
Podcast.
But this guy, so it was like some Indian mystic that my sister recommended me this one. And I was like kind of skeptical because, I don't know, any kind of mystic is like, what is this guy trying to like, like snake oil salesman kind of thing. But he says how, like, your source of joy and misery are within you, right? And so you could feel...
Your source of joy and your misery are within you, right? Okay.
Right. So, like, your environment around you affects you in certain ways, but the person who creates the joy or the misery is you.
Right.
And how if you are in pain, right, that's one thing. But the suffering that you create for yourself can exponentiate the pain that you're feeling instead of you just, like, not creating the suffering for yourself.
Right.
Kind of an interesting concept.
It makes me think about it. When, like, I was in Binghamton and, like, I was, like, just, eating and drinking and, doing all the things that I was doing a
just
lot.
College shit?
Just college shit, yeah, to a whole degree. Like, I was just creating everything myself. Like, I was putting myself in that environment and I was just thinking it was what I was supposed to do, know. At any point in time, you can just take control of that,
Yeah.
It's really all within you, and you have total self-control of yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's crazy. All you have is this moment, like right now.
Right.
Whatever you're doing right now, like this is the moment.
By the way, it stopped lagging, so I'm hoping that it wasn't just a portion of the video is laggy.
Yeah.
The worst comes to worst, we could always just, like, take the video out for a little bit.
Yeah, we could just roll with the... if the audio is good, we could just roll with the lag. It's not a huge deal.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what I'll make sure.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
It's not like anybody watches anyway. Other than the boys. Shout out to the boys.
I feel like more people are...
Girls, I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe a girl.
Yeah.
Now no girls watch.
That was the last one.
That was the last one. She's gone now. See you later.
Yeah. Anyway, joy and misery within you, suffering.
Joy and misery. I want sushi. That's where my misery is coming from.
I'm thinking about that sushi. If we were to stop now, we did, like, record for 4 minutes before we started, so we would not be... We wouldn't have much.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to stop yet. I was just saying I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm
What are you thinking about from getting starving, Marvin? What are you thinking about getting from sushi?
I don't know. I'm just a big salmon guy. I'll feel it out.
Dan just texted me. He wants to get haircuts tomorrow. Sorry.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just want to respond back to this fucker. He said, you screening my calls these days, bruv? I'm like, I'll send him a pic. Dude, I'm podding.
I'm podding on the pod right now. And then he'll see that pic later when we upload.
Yeah, he'll be really happy.
Dan the man.
Yeah, I can't wait. He'll be on soon. He'll be our next guest. I think he would be a great next guest. Whenever we do have one. Yeah. We'll wait a little bit, but I think he would be a great next guest.
Yeah, he'd be a good one for the next one. What was I saying? Oh, another thing though.
Sushi. But yeah, what were you saying? Going back to the other thing.
Right. Another thing the mystic brought up, he did do a lot of like the mystic stuff, which is like, he was saying how like he closes his eyes and he feels like infinite ecstasy or something like that. It's just like, all right, man, chill out.
That's hot.
But he also said that conclusions or beliefs are just, bringing you closer to death. Mm-hmm. Because any conclusion you have, like, I like this, I don't like this, you're just cutting yourself off from a portion of the world. Right. And you're slowly bringing yourself more and more into like a tunnel and a closer box, a smaller box, until eventually you just have nothing. I thought that was really interesting, because sometimes I'll recommend things to people, or just see people like completely shut out things that they should try, right? Which happens a lot. People are scared and they like to stay with what they're comfortable with. Exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna get the computer charger real quick. Oh yeah? We're almost there. You could just get should I stop recording, or should I just try to talk about our sponsors? Talk about our sponsors. Ridge Wallet. Oh no, we forgot to take the headset off. I think we should still be okay. I did have more stuff that we wanted to talk about. Sam invites me to a lot of stuff, and I'm going to start saying no to his invitations. Just turned into a solo pod. Yeah. Sometimes he just randomly brings things up. Like last week, he said, should we impulsively go to the Knicks game? Next time, I'm just going to be like, no. I'm not going. All right, we're good? We're charging now. I think that might be why it was lagging as well. I think we just need the power for everything, because we have like a lot of stuff plugged in. We have the browser. We're just going nuts. How's this? It's good. It looks even more relaxed than we already were. So. Yeah, this is a good position, right? Good position for the pod. I'm definitely I'm gonna finish it out like this. It just feels right. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. They realized 9 in a row. Wait, what were you saying? Knicks won 9 in a row. We've won 10 out of the last 11. We hold the 4th seed. I think we have a full game lead on the Hawks. Fuck the Hawks. Mm-hmm. And if we face the Hawks in the playoffs, we're going to beat the fuck out of them, and we're going to get out of the first round. Yeah. I can't wait. Yeah. Oh, and we were talking about how like opinions and stuff are just like closing your perspective in life. No, it's totally true. Sorry, just lost track. When I lose track, I just go to the Knicks. Yeah. But yeah, well, another thing about when you form opinions in this day and age, they're so strong for most people. Yes. There's no reason to hold so strongly onto your opinions, Mm-hmm. You should be open to hearing what other people have to say and other, realities and things to, perspectives and things to do, Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. And, just in general, like, I don't know, I remember talking to somebody and we're talking about music. Mm-hmm. And I like bring up one genre, and this person's like, "Oh, I don't like that one." Right. And I bring up another one, she's like, "Oh, I don't really like that one either." Yeah. And at the end of the day, she just likes one genre, and it's just like what? Yeah. What you just listen to something and like find something you enjoy. Right. I don't know. You just try to open up, like, even if it might not be your favorite thing. Right. Just try it out. Yeah. Like I used to hate country music, but like I can genuinely find songs that I like. Yeah. Like there's every genre of music has good songs. It's like a whole genre is like saying you hate a genre is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So wild. That's another thing. People use the word hate so freely. Yes. It's kind of crazy how I really I hate that. I try hard to like be like I don't like or I dislike, and just because like hate really implies so much more than what you actually think it means when you're saying it. You know? Yeah, I feel like the strength of that word has decreased as we've gotten older. Like, people used to... You would say... Actually, that reminds me of, like, a childhood memory. Just like reawakening stuff, I guess. This guy, like, threw a basketball, like, at my stomach. Mm-hmm. Like, he passed it to me, but it was really hard, and it hit me in the stomach because I didn't see it coming. And I was just like, I hate you. And I got in trouble for saying I hate you? For saying I hate you. Oh, Meanwhile, he threw a basketball at me. And now it's like everybody says I hate this, I hate that. When you got in trouble, were the teachers like, were you like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought this was America. I thought I could say what I want. I thought this was America. No, there was like They were like doing a good cop, bad cop kind of thing. Because the other one was like, I understand, she's just really hard on you for some reason. And then the other one's just like, this is unacceptable. Whatever.
Fuck her.
She's like 40 now. Probably dead.
Hopefully.
Knock on wood. Hope not. I wish her well. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So.
All right. I think that's pretty much good. We talked about a lot of stuff. We had some good discussion.
I want to get some sushi.
Yeah, let's get some sushi.
That was a great party.
Yeah, that was a solid one. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to cut it off right now. Ready?